What's up, everybody? This your boy, Sly Jones, a.k.a. Casanova of the Ghettos. Thank you, everybody. But you know, when I roll out, you know how I roll with the crew. What up, Candace G?
What's up, bud?
That's my girl, Candace G over there. My main man, Tom over there working hard.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Hey, we got a crazy show lined up for you. Man, we got... for the entertainment, we got some interviews, man. We was at the LA Soul Festival, man. We were putting it down out there, man. Hot as it can be, we was putting it down.
Yes, it was hot.
Yeah. Hey, but before we do that, you know what I'm saying, we're going to get into that news recap. But, you know, I just want to know, I'm going to put the question out there right now. Who's worse, Bill Cosby or R. Kelly? hey, you know, don't, not yet. Don't give me answers yet. I know y'all rushing to give me your answers, you know what I mean? Don't give it to me yet. Let's go ahead and get into that news recap with my main lady, Candace G, over there.
Thank you. Thank you.
What's shizzle?
So, how does the song go? I'm not black, I'm OJ.
Hey! She hit me with the Jigga Man. The Jigga Man.
Yes, OJ Simpson has been granted parole.
Chill.
And...
Killer party coming up.
After being convicted of kidnapping and armed robbery in 2008, spending 9 years in prison, he finally gets to experience some freedom. How you feeling about that?
Tell me the truth.
A good win?
No. Well, yeah. Look, OJ shouldn't have been in jail for he shouldn't have been in jail 9 years for robbery and kidnapping when he just jacked some dudes for stealing his stuff. You know what I'm saying? He was acquitted of the murder of Ron Goldman and his wife. He was acquitted. Right. They said he didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? So how you get 9 years when you got what's the dude, Trayvon Martin, the Mexican dude?
Who? Trayvon
George Zimmerman.
Yeah.
George
Zimmerman.
How's he not in prison?
Right.
How's he not in prison?
Why isn't any of them in prison?
He's getting a little payback for being acquitted. That's what that's about.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't do that. Ain't that like double jeopardy? You can't do that. But they did it anyway.
It's the justice system. They can do what they want, basically.
Yeah, but it's a difference between, and I don't like to. Well, yes, I do sometimes. But playing the black card, when you black, anything goes. But if you if you're Mexican too, anything goes. If you're Asian, anything goes.
So
anything other than white, anything goes. Okay. Yeah, because I mean, man, like a lot of these other guys, there's this guy here in Los Angeles. His name is Esri Namvar. This dude was jailed for doing the same thing that Bernie Madoff did, right? In the banks, he was taking people money and keep taking their money and spending their money for himself. And then telling him he's going to give him higher interest rates. But when it all came down, the FDIC shut down the bank, then he didn't have the money. He got like 30 years in prison or something like that, but he only spent like 2 or 3 because he had a ton of money. So he's out doing his thing.
Right. That's how you do it.
Yeah, damn. Like, but if I done that, they would execute me if I done that. I don't get that. That's crazy.
You want to set up a hedge fund?
Hey, let's do it. Let's do it. But I just can't hurt my people like that, man. That hurts. That hurts.
But before Candace, I'm not trying to take you away from the news, but with OJ, do you think it was worth him spending the 8 or 9 years in prison? I mean, basically, it was using the people's taxpayer money to keep him there. But then when he gets out, he got about $2.4 million waiting from his back pay. It's probably more than that. I'm just estimating.
Right.
And back pay. So he basically was
had a
savings account.
Yeah, had a savings account.
Collecting interest.
Yeah.
In a sense. You know what I mean? So
yeah, but I don't think he wanted to be in there. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, I'm ready to get the hell out of here. I don't want to be in here.
Plus another $5 million from the Screen Actors Guild. So boy's sitting about $8 million.
He's still balling. He always gonna be balling, man. I mean, OJ was never broke. You know, I mean, I guess how they see broke is what, $1 million in the bank? You know what I'm saying? Maybe $1 million.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He still had a Brentwood home. You know what I'm saying? I mean, good Lord. You know, my broke is I'm negative $378 in my bank account. That's broke. I can't get nothing. Now that's broke. Candace G, is that broke? Have you ever been that broke, Candace G?
Say it again.
Negative $378 in your bank account.
No.
You ain't never been that broke? Man, I'm that broke right now.
I'm so sorry. I can't imagine. I would, no.
No? Okay. All right.
But yeah, he made even a funny joke saying, he can't wait to see his friends, and he said, "You probably don't believe it, but I really do have friends."
That's what OJ said.
Yeah, in the courtroom. So I thought that was pretty funny. But he's now 70 years old, so what is that?
He's 70?
Officially in his golden years.
Yeah.
Damn, OJ look good for 70. He's 70.
Hopefully he can enjoy himself for.
Would you be his friend?
His duration. Would I be OJ's friend?
Yeah.
No.
No, why not?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with him. I just don't see myself being OJ Simpson's friend.
Hey, OJ. Hey, man, OJ. I'll be OJ's friend.
Why? Because he got that $8 million coming?
He do got a lot of money coming, but I still be his friend. Hey, OJ played NFL, man. He probably got a lot of good stories. I'm sure.
I'm sure he has thousands of good
Ballerific.
stories. Yeah.
I'm sure he got some ballerific stories. What else you got over there, Candace G?
But I know that we're probably sick of hearing all of these police stories, but yet again, there's been another incident. The Minneapolis police officer, there was a Minneapolis police officer who fatally shot a woman who had called 911 to report a possible rape.
Good Lord.
The officer's name is Mr. Noor. He hasn't provided an explanation for what happened Saturday when he fired a shot from the passenger seat of his car past his partner in the driver's seat and killed the woman, 40 years old, named Justine Damon, who was standing outside the vehicle. According to the State Bureau of Criminal Apprehension, Noor's partner, Officer Hattery, told investigators he was driving in the alley with all of the vehicle's lights off, and he stated that he heard a loud noise, and then which authorities did not describe, and then the woman appeared at the window, resulting in his partner shooting her.
Damn, what he shouldn't even be on the force. He's scary. He's scary.
He's scary, right? That's what I say. He's a fearful cop. Cops who are fearing their life like that should not be a police officer. Plus, you're encapsulated inside of your car, and you're scared of somebody at your window.
Man, look.
First of all, I would have tasered him for just shooting a shot coming that way, bro.
Whoa. If he was my partner, I would have shot him because I'm like, man, you just shooting, man. Look, I don't know who said it, but Tupac said it best. I don't know who actually said it, but this is where I heard it from. A coward dies 1,000 deaths. A soldier dies only once, which is true. If you're a soldier, you will only die one time. If you're a coward, you're going to die 1,000,000 deaths because you're going to be scared all the time.
Right.
The whole duration, you're going to be scared.
Yep.
How can you be that scary? Yeah. I mean, dude, if cops... If you put it like this, if the cop was going up to a 6-year-old boy, a grown man to a 6-year-old boy, and saying, hey, turn around, let me talk to you, he wouldn't pull his gun because he's not scared of the boy, because he knows he can beat him up. He knows he ain't got, even if he pulls a gun, he can disarm him. I mean, I
understand somebody come up to your window. If somebody come up to your window unknowingly, you do get a little startled, but to pull out your pistol and just let off.
Come on, man. She said he was riding down the alley with no lights on. She didn't just appear out of nowhere.
They rode up on the side of her.
Not only did she not appear up from nowhere, she was white. If she was white, he had to see her. Dude, come on. Come on.
God.
I mean, if it was me, they just would have saw my teeth. You know what I'm saying? But I'm no serious. In the dark, I mean, if you're white, they can see you. You can. I mean, come on. How dark? I mean, we ain't on the moon. How dark could it have been? You know what I'm saying? I'm sure there was stars and the moon out there. I'm sure there was some type of light. If he was able,
you know what? If it's a dark alley with no lights, I just don't know if you could see anybody.
If he's rolling down the street, with no lights, he can see.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Well,
Slide.
hey, I'm just just how I see it. What else you got over there, Candace G?
That's about it with the news.
So that's it with the news, huh?
Yes, sir.
Well, check it out. So, Get Down crew, we were at the LA Soul Festival last weekend, and it was pretty dope. And we got some interviews, man. I want to get y'all, this is for our entertainment. We're going to let y'all know what was going down. We talked to Eric Michael Dyson and Kindred the Family Soul. Man, Kindred the Family Soul killed it out there. But let's get into Eric Michael Dyson. Eric Michael Dyson, for those who don't know, he's a famous author and book writer, and man, he has a wealth of knowledge. But let's go and kick to Eric Michael Dyson right now. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Sly Jones with the Get Down Live. And check this out. I got Michael Eric Dyson. This guy right here is knowledge. He gonna spit some knowledge. Mr. Dyson, let me ask you a question. Now, I grew up in a time where I really didn't have time to really read books and stuff like that. I had to go out and hustle because we were in the ghetto, you know, and my mom worked 2 jobs and had one on the side. And I had to go outside and hustle. But my sister would read books. So she got the brain smarts, but I got the hustle tactics.
Right.
But now I'm trying to teach my kids something different. How do I get my kids to pick up a book and read it? How do I make it exciting for them to read?
Well, first of all, I grew up in Detroit, Michigan. So I came from the hustling of the streets as well. But what I wanted to do was to transform that hustling ethic into something that was serious and academic. So I wanted to join the two worlds. What was going on in the streets, I was a gang member. I was doing what I had to do in order to make ends meet. I was a teen father, didn't go to college until I was 21 years old, worked in factories, hustled on the street, so I know what that's about. But I wanted to transform my life, and because of the church's presence in my life, my pastor especially, gave me something to aim for, and my teachers gave me a sense of who I was. And as a result of that, I'm thinking that it is important in my life to do important and serious things for the people, and that means getting educated, thinking seriously about the world around me. And young people should know, you know, they used to say in a vicious trope and a vicious metaphor and a vicious stereotype, you want to hire something from a black person, put it in a book. That's because you outlawed our literacy. You forbade us from reading. But I'm trying to inspire young people to read. I'm trying to make reading sexy for young people. I'm trying to make them see that being an intellectual is something that is powerful and as alluring and as appealing as what Jay-Z is doing, as what Kendrick Lamar is doing. So I'm trying to do that for the intellectual set as well.
Good, you know, and I love that, man. I love that. And just to let y'all know, the Get Down crew, Mr. Dyson is very down to earth. He didn't have to do this interview, but he's taking his time to do this interview. So I'm telling you, hey, check out this book.
This is the new book called Tears We Cannot Stop, A Sermon to White America. This is my argument to white America: stop killing us through police brutality, and stop, if you will, refusing to recognize our humanity. Stop the white innocence, the white fragility, the white sensitivity. Open up the channels of white redemption. Figure out a way to join with black and brown and red and yellow people, or people of color in this culture, to make sure that death is not the ultimate outcome for people of color, and that we confront white supremacy at its heart. That's what this book does, and that's my gift and offer to American society.
Hey, well, you heard it first. Michael Eric Dyson, man. I'm telling you, that's knowledge. Get Down crew. Hey, check it out. So what's up, y'all? We was talking to Michael Eric Dyson. I don't know why I was calling him Eric Michael Dyson. Probably because we call him Eric. He goes by Eric, so I was calling him Eric Michael Dyson, but it's Michael Eric Dyson, which he has a very beautiful lady. You just see that time?
I don't want to get in trouble, Mr. Dyson.
Oh, man.
He ain't going to want to do an interview again.
You know, I'm just saying, brother, you did good. You know what I'm saying? You did great. Candace, what you think?
I think the interview was incredible.
Oh,
yeah.
On my part?
On your part, yeah, of
Candace
course.
G. Candace G. Yeah. That's what
I'm sorry I missed it. It sounded like a good time with good music in the background.
Yeah, and you know, that was Avant in the background. And
really?
we were going to interview Avant after that, but Avant has sprained his ankle. So he had to go and see the medics and stuff like that. But, you know,
the stage.
Yeah, well, you know,
he was dancing too hard.
He put it all out there. You know what I mean? He
Oh,
put it
my
all
goodness.
out. You know what I'm saying? He give you a real show.
Poor
But
thing.
you know, I do have another interview, and it's Kindred the Family Soul. Now, Kindred the Family Soul, man, they tore the stage up, man. This group, and it's not really even a group. They're husband and wife. And they are killing it. Man, they're killing it. But check this out. Check out the interview with Kindred the Family Soul. I got 8. I got 15.
Yes, sir.
We about to talk about that 8. Now, they just killed it on stage. I was out there. I was doing cartwheels. I ran from that side.
Was that you?
That was me.
Oh, man, that backflip was incredible.
Man, I'm telling you.
Woo!
Hey, these two be putting it down. But look, I want to know something. I want to know what is something that somebody that we don't know about y'all. Like, something about me, my pet name for my girl is Snuggle Nugget. Everybody knows the Snuggle Nugget.
Right.
So, yeah, so I know what's y'all pet name.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
What
in trouble?
No.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes I just call him dance lady. What you call me? Hey.
Zydeco. Uh-oh. That's the alter ego. That's we got an alter ego out there, man. We got out there.
Too hot for TV.
Hey, check this out, man. So let me ask y'all, what inspired you guys to do music, and how do y'all do it together? Because it's like y'all not really a group, y'all married, and y'all killing it together. So who inspired y'all to do what y'all do?
I mean, we just decided one day we really wanted to do it, as individuals. We both had that in common. And then after we got married, we started living just, regular life. Got a job, we had a kid. And then one day he lost his job, and at the end of the day, it was like, look, if we're going to be out here working, we need to be working towards something that we love. And that's really where the inspiration for the group came from. It wasn't really any one thing in particular.
Dang, wow. Like, how did I get my girl to do that? Man, that's crazy.
Ask her, man.
I know,
she might
man.
want to do it.
Yeah,
you never know. Y'all can be a flip team.
What's your name again?
Slide.
Sly and Snuggle Nugget.
There you go, slide. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Don't come in my lane, though, Slide. Don't try to be like us.
Hey, if y'all singing, I'm flipping, you know what I mean? Hey, but check it out, man. We just got through talking to Kindred, Family Soul.
Yes, sir.
Check us out to Get Down Live. Yeah, so hey, check it out. That was Kindred, the Family Soul, man. Hey, for
If
Team
you
in Asia.
singing, I'm flipping.
Hey, man, if they singing, I'm flipping. Hey, boy, like I said, man, they killed it on stage. I mean,
awesome.
killed it. Man, husband and wife for Team in Asia, man, they killed it. And check it out, Get Down Crew. If you go to the website, you can see the interviews on the website. Also, we have Jane.
Eugene from Loose Ends.
Jane
Eugene.
Oh, Jane Eugene. There you go. I'm like, I thought you were Jane Eugene from Loose Ends. And Jane Eugene we talk about how one of her the members of her group, when they broke up, and he just put out some stuff saying that, things wasn't going the way they were supposed to go, and how what she was doing and what the other guy was doing, and she combats that. So if you go to the website, man, you can check that interview out. That's a very powerful interview as well. But, we got a lot of stuff going on. We got a lot of stuff going on, Get Down Crew, man. Y'all just don't know. We got a lot of stuff coming for you guys. But
I got to see this backflip slide.
oh, man. Well, yeah, you got to have Kindred the Family Soul singing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like it took over my body. You know what I'm saying? I just did a cartwheel and a backflip. It just happened. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I was trying to get Tommy to do one. I was like, Tommy, get on stage and backflip off that joint.
Negative.
I tried to get him to go crowd surfing. Like, Tommy, jump on out there and crowd surf, man. Yeah, man, it was dope out there, though, man. It was hot as hell, though.
It did
It
sound
was
like
hot
a
as
good
hell.
like a good time.
Yeah, it was hot as hell.
It was good.
But check it out. So, question. Topic of the day. So, who's worse? Bill Cosby or R. Kelly? Let me know. What's up? Candace, don't rush into it. What do you got?
Unfortunately, I would have to say Bill Cosby.
Well, yeah, because you wouldn't feel it. It's like surgery. It's like surgery.
The only reason why, of course, is because, you're drugged. You don't really know what's going on. Versus R. Kelly,
R.
seemed
Kelly-
like it was more consensual. Although they were younger, they knew that they were going to get peed on.
Yeah. Allegedly.
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 Right.
I don't think even they probably didn't know either. R. Kelly, they so young. They like, man, what's going on? Yeah. Maybe no.
But they were alert.
They were definitely alert. If they wasn't, they got alert. Tommy, who you got?
I mean, Kells, when it comes just to music, Kells my man.
Yeah, but Bill Cosby was running the TV for years. I mean, just because he's older, you know what I mean?
Like, I kind of like piggybacking off what Candace said. It's like Bill drugged him, and so
Well, Bill's
and Kells, like, yeah, he got a problem.
Kells got a problem.
He needs to seek help.
He's a pedophile.
Yeah,
he
Right.
is.
Yeah,
That's what he is.
Right.
really.
He is. I mean, it's like, man.
Do you listen to his music differently now? That you like?
Nah. Because I don't listen to it for him. I listen to it for
not
me.
like that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, he's like,
No, because I got 3 kids off his music. So no. His music
But
makes
that's
me
a
feel
statement
good.
that he
yeah.
made. Like, y'all got kids off his music, so
Yeah.
why y'all giving him a hard time? I mean,
know.
he's supposed to have a personal life.
Nah,
but
no, not that kind of personal life. But speaking of that, okay, Tommy Tom, check it out. And I know you probably already know. Candace G, check it out. In different states, there's different ages regarding consensual sex. So, like in Georgia, you can be 16. New York and Illinois, you can be 17. Texas, I didn't even know this. Texas, 17. But the minimum age can be 14 with a differential age of 3 years. So, should there be a minimum age across the board in every state, or does it, or doesn't, or should it matter? Should I say? Should it be one age across the board for the U.S., or should it matter? I mean, it's for you, Kennedy, because if I'm 10, I don't care what woman wants to get it. She can have it. I mean, hey, you know,
like 13, 16,
7, 8, come get it. Yeah, you can get it. This is what I'm growing up for.
But at
come
the age
get
of 10, just make sure you said, you know.
Come get it. You can have mine. Like, look, you can have it. And matter of fact, I'll give it to you. Matter of fact, I'll force it on you.
Oh, damn. You're trying to go down.
No.
I think to across the board to make an age appropriate, it should be like something that all parents vote on. I don't think that the
all
state,
parents.
a state should
Well,
make
the state,
the rule.
Everybody's parent, basically.
Well, you know.
But in your
You know what I'm
opinion,
saying.
should it be one age across the board?
One age across the board.
I'll say.
I don't know if it really makes a
I'ma
difference.
say
Does
yes.
it make a difference?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hell yeah, it makes a difference. I would say, 18 cross board. Because at 18, even though they still a tender age, they still a teen. They
Who?
know, even the teenagers.
Period. It doesn't male or female. You just
Male
said
or
it.
female.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, no, well, for male, I mean.
Because you got to be careful now.
for male now,
Yeah.
child molestation for a boy is tough because that can spiral so bad. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm talking about from a man to a boy. You know, even for a girl too.
But we're talking about age across the board. So what?
I mean, for a boy, it's different it's different.
Why is it different?
Because you have a man and a woman are different. They will never be equal. And because God gives them talents and God gives us talents. So we're always going to be different. There is no such thing, and I wish these women would stop that. There's no such thing as a stronger woman and a stronger man. Anytime a man goes up to battle, he going to beat a woman. I don't care what she is, how big he is, how little he is, he's going to beat her. Period. Like Ronda Rousey was talking about fighting Floyd Mayweather. That was the dumbest thing she could have said.
Mm-hmm.
Because if she would have gotten in the ring with Floyd Mayweather, he would have murdered her. Now, a man can't have a baby. Period. Can't do it. You can try it. You can go to the doctors. Can't do it. It's not going to happen. Period. That's what things that women can do. That's things that men can do.
Okay, but what about the age? Okay, so what?
Males are predators and females aren't. So males, our drive is to go get it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, now there are some males that want to hold it and wait. Okay, that's cool. But if there's a woman there, if there's a foul woman that's just pushing on and pushing on and pushing on, and she gets into their mind, yeah, that's different because that's statutory rape. You know, it is rape. But I think a boy.
You got different ages in different states, so how is it rape?
I think that law is more so to protect the woman or the girl because I believe there's more men doing it to girls than there is women doing it to boys. Because I mean, you don't hear much. You'll hear like some of the school teachers going to jail now because they had sex with a 16-year-old boy. That I don't think
this is just across the board, right? What if it's just a 17 and 17-year-old? It's not just like an adult in a.
Well, different states. I mean, these things varies. That's what I'm saying. So
I think it's case by case, right?
Different states have different.
So if you're a 20-year-old having sex with a 17-year-old,
if it's like certain states, they'll say it's a 5-year, like within 5 years.
Yeah, within 5 years, exactly.
Of say if they're 17, they have to be within 23, 22.
Right,
excuse me.
Right.
So they can't be older than that, and that's considered, and it's consensual, so it's not considered rape.
Right,
you know what
statutory
I'm saying?
rape.
Right, correct.
Yeah.
So it varies by different states. So that's what I'm saying. Across the board, should it be one age or what?
Well, see, I'm thinking you're saying the limit to go under. So
No, I'm just saying across the board. What should there be an age across the board with the United States, or should it stay the same in different states?
Having different in different states because every state is different. Like there's no comparison between California and Texas
don't
or
say
California
Texas. Don't
and
say Texas.
Georgia. I just think Like,
I think it's all the same. It's
I
just,
don't know.
you got there's no difference. You got a male and a female.
Well, because like in like New Yorkers, like I lived there for 3 years, and they grow up faster. They learn things at a faster pace, and so.
So what you
I
said
don't know.
about California,
their
because
bodies
their
is the
age
same
is
way.
17 and then it's 18 here. So
But
California,
they bodies are the same. Like that, I don't know, man. Because look,
yes or no?
a 20-year-old
Should it
should not be having sex with a 16-year-old. No, they shouldn't. A 20-year-old and a 16-year-old.
Why? I'm
Because
just
that
asking,
16-year-old is still. That 16-year-old is basically still, he's still
Yeah.
developing. He or she is still developing. That 20-year-old is ready. You know what I'm saying? That 20-year-old in a year, that's why they have drinking laws.
So that's what I'm saying. So does it make a difference mindset? So you saying that it could be someone that's 20? Are they more mature than a person that's 16?
Wait, yeah.
I'm saying in a lot of aspects, or just
like
are you just speaking on it sexually?
No, well, just like sports. I'm speaking on all of it. Just like sports.
Well, I
you
read
can't
a
put
survey that said that when you're of teenage years, or I think a few years younger, up until 26, you're considered scientifically considered insane because there's a certain fearlessness about you. You don't think that there's consequences to your action.
Well, right. That's why they said you're not really grown until you're 30. But just like I was saying, when you play in sports, if you take this is just mine. If you take, because I coach sports, if you take a 11-year-old and put him against a 13-year-old, that 13-year-old is going to eat that 11-year-old up because he's way more advanced. He's way more advanced.
Is that true in all cases? You can't say that because it depends on how that 11-year-old was raised and how his father, mother pushed him to be that type of athlete, to be fearless. You can't just say because they're 13.
You in 11 and 13, the 13. Let's just say the 11-year-old and 13-year-old. 11-year-old is gonna think things better more so than a 11-year-old. The 13-year-old think it out more than 11-year-old, unless you got a genius out there. Now that's 1 out of a million. You know, you got a kid that's 11 that's thinking more higher than a 13-year-old, because a 13-year-old, especially like we play flag football, right? That's why you can't have they put those ages in place. You cannot have, let's say, a 13-year-old playing. It's like 10 and 11. You can't have a 13-year-old playing with 10 and 11s because they're just gonna kill them. They're just gonna run all around them because the 11-year-olds don't process cutting and moving this way and he went back that way. They don't process it.
Right, but we're talking about consensual sex.
Same thing. They don't. It's easy to go out there and talk to a 16-year-old and get in their mind because she's gullible. She's still gullible. But now it's not that easy to go out there and talk to a 22-year-old.
Candace, do you agree?
Looking at it from that aspect, that's true. I think that a 16-year-old is more gullible, more
Ask R.
naive.
Kelly.
Of course.
Yeah, ask R. Kelly.
Of course they are.
Now, R. Kelly, plenty of money, maybe king of R&B. Now, he can, let's just say he do allegedly pee on women. He can get 26, 30-year-olds and do that to them because, you know, he's got a lot of money. He's king of R&B.
Mm-hmm.
But if he didn't have that kind of money and wasn't the king of R&B, could he do that to a 26, 30-year-old? Now, not the ones that look like they've been run over by cars. The ones that's super bad.
It depends where your mindset is. It depends on, I guess, how freaky you are. You know what I'm saying? So you can't just say, you know what I'm saying? If you like to get, you know.
But he getting all the 16-year-olds. He getting all the 16, 17. So, I mean, it's like everybody gonna take it. So whatever he say, you know, and apparently.
So you think he's brainwashing them, and you think he has a coat?
I don't know if he has a coat. I've only seen one girl.
I think that R. Kelly might like younger women because he can manipulate them.
Yeah, he can control them.
Yeah,
he can control them, but he can control a lot of people. I mean, he got a lot of money. I mean, he can if he put out an application, he'll have 30-year-old women by lines deep trying to get into where he's at, but he don't want older women.
That doesn't mean that the women's gonna let him pee on them.
I think at this point they'll let him do whatever he want to do.
Nah,
he's got it.
Well, he got the money, I guess, to a certain extent when that trial didn't take place for 6 years.
Yeah. And he got off talking about he didn't see the video. Like, you saw it.
And he blamed it on his brother. Ooh, I don't see.
Well, he probably gave him some money. You give me some.
His brother was kind of pissed off. I don't think,
Well, he probably acting. If you give me some money, I'd
take
say
the
I
fall
did
from
it
me, Sly?
It depends. It depends how. If they gonna give me 1 year, you gonna give me $2 million.
Man.
Oh yeah, I'm taking that.
Okay.
I'm taking that.
Y'all heard it.
Hey, you heard it first. $2 million for 1 year. I got you. I got you, bro. Man, but check it out, man. We about to end this thing up, man. Kendra G, how you feel?
I'm feeling good.
Feeling good? All right, good. Tom, how you feeling over there?
Great.
All right.
Tony the Tiger.
Check it out, man. Hey, well, don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, y'all. At the Get Down Live for your chances to win prizes and a lot more. Hey, check it. If you have any questions or topics and you want to share it on the show, hit us up on Twitter. Also, leave us a review on iTunes, Google Play to let us know how we're doing. And we will get you a shout out on the show. I promise you, I'll have Candace do it personally.
Yeah.
But for myself, Sly Jones, Candace G over there.
Candace G, that's right.
And Time over there, always working hard.
Good. Yes,
hey,
sir.
man, it is the Get Down Live. We will see y'all next week.